This is Anne-Marie Leake, Vice President of Communications for ePayResources. Welcome to the Payment Space. I am joined today by Tim Quisenberry, President of ePayAdvisors, the subsidiary of ePayResources that provides payments, audits, risk assessments, and consulting. Tim, congratulations on your upcoming retirement at the end of March, and thank you for being here today. We wanted all our members to have the opportunity to hear from you and enjoy some of your insights from over the years.
Thank you, Anne-Marie.
So you've been with the association for 18 years. What was your role when you first joined what was then SWACHA, the Southwest ACH Association, and how has your role evolved over the years?
Yeah, well, my original position was the Director of Member Services and Marketing. But before I even started, I technically got a promotion and was asked to also manage the risk management department. So after some quick negotiations, that was added to my plate. So I started as a senior director responsible for those three areas.
Wow. So it sounds like pretty much everything within the organization almost.
There was only a couple areas that weren't at that time.
How has your role evolved over the years?
As you can imagine, over 18 years, my role did evolve. Along with my original areas, we started a subsidiary, SWACHA Services Corporation, where I served as president. Then in 2016, SWACHA and ePay merged, which in my opinion was a great move for both organizations. With our name change to ePayResources and our reorganization, I was the EVP of Member Industry Relations. Over the next few years, I also managed marketing, education, and our subsidiary ePayAdvisors, then finally ending as the president of ePayAdvisors.
So you've worn quite a few hats in your time here. What did you enjoy most about each of those roles?
Boy, there are so many, but I'll just pick out a few. In the early years, I spent a lot of time on the road developing relationships with the state trade associations. And those relationships are still intact today, which I'm really proud of. It was really very rewarding getting the other associations to view us as partners and becoming their go-to resource for payments. I also enjoyed all the work we did or continue to do on our fraud meetings and our financial crime symposiums. They're such a great resource for our members, and knowing that we've helped financial institutions with information and tools to fight financial crimes, it's very rewarding for me. Then on the subsidiary side, working with the financial institutions that originate for third parties, getting in and helping those financial institutions develop processes to help them manage their third parties so they're not violating the rules and regulations. I think that was probably one of the most rewarding things I had to do when I was actually going out on engagements. And I really think that was my passion.
So what are some of your favorite memories of your time here? You mentioned that you traveled quite a bit to visit members. I'm guessing some of your favorite memories might involve golf.
Yeah, golf is certainly up there. And I was lucky to have a position that allowed me to play golf at some really great courses as part of work, as part of the industry relations area. I was able to do that. And it's not really just playing golf. It's more importantly to me were the relationships and friendships that I've made across the country, being able to do that.
I'm sure you have made quite a few over the years.
Yeah. Some of the other things I really enjoyed are being able to very first president for SWACHA Services and starting with $50,000 the first year in revenue, and seeing that growth was really cool and glad to see it. And then really anytime we got the entire team together, there was always a lot of hard work, but we always had a lot of fun to be had too. And that was one of the things that really changed after the merger. I think both ePay and SWACHA, were pretty much in their own areas, and everybody was in the office for the most part. And after the merger, then everybody was really kind of remote, and I just enjoyed seeing the entire team together.
We don't get to do it often, but when we do, everybody really enjoys each other's company, and there's a lot of great team building going on.
Yeah, yes, there is.
So looking back to the state of payments 18 years ago when you started with the organization, is there anything happening now that you did not foresee back then? Anything that surprises you?
Well, I can promise you this. 18 years ago, I didn't foresee instant settlement with RTP and FedNow. I'm not sure anybody did 18 years ago, but back in the day, we were excited just to get ARC and web transactions on the ACH network. So, yeah, it seems like archaic now, but those were really big milestones in the ACH industry. So
they were a big deal.
They were, for sure, and they were able to work with NACHA on but back then it was the Internet Council and Electronic Check Council. We're actually involved in developing those and coming up with everything so we could get those added to the network, and that was really rewarding as well. And I think too, when you go back to the instant settlement, and I'm going to use the term back in the day again, we actually had instant settlement. We just called it cash.
So, Tim, what advice do you have for the current generation of young adults who are just entering the workforce in the payments industry?
Well, in my opinion, I think it's a really exciting time for the payments industry. And if I was to offer any advice to a newcomer, is to stay informed about all the new payment methods and any of the associated rules and regulations, and put that knowledge to good use. You'll be a valuable part of your organization, especially if you keep that going with your accreditations. And most of the payment rails are not just ACH. There's plenty of accreditations to go out there, and the more accreditations you have, the more you're seen as an expert. And I believe that's going to be very important for you. Great
advice. So what plans do you have for day one of retirement?
Well, day one, actually, when I saw that question, I actually looked at my calendar, and for some reason, I scheduled a dentist appointment like at 7:45 in the morning. But I'm taking care of that. I'm not going to do that for sure.
Oh, good.
But I will tell you right now, one thing for sure, I'm not going to be doing any honeydews on my first day. So, April 1st is getting here quicker and quicker. And so as you can probably guess, if the weather permits, I'm going to be playing golf. I'm really looking forward to playing golf during the week and not dealing with the weekend crowds. Yeah, then after that, it's really going to be, the first week, I'm going to be very selfish. It's going to be all about me. And then Trish and I are going to take probably about an extended 3-week road trip to the Southeast and spend some time on the coast out there.
Wonderful. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it.
That's fantastic. Well, Tim, thank you so much for your years of service to ePayResources and ePayAdvisors, and for sharing some time with us today. You will be greatly missed by staff, by members, by peers throughout the country, and we wish you all the best for a relaxing and fun-filled retirement.
Well, thank you so much, Anne Marie. And I will say, I have been blessed. I mean, it's really nice that you can go to work and enjoy what you're doing and the purpose and why you're working. And it really didn't feel like it was work. I mean, there were times, don't get me wrong, but it's something I really enjoyed doing. And I was just lucky enough to land where I'm at. Thank you all.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much, Tim.